Welcome to the next video in this series where I show you the most efficient ways to perform any exercise so you can maximize your time in the gym. Today we will go over walking lunges, and I'll show you the best way to do them as well as the best variation, and it may not be what you think. Some people do this with an easy bar on their back. That's fine, but after a while you'll get too strong for the heaviest easy bar available, and even then it can be awkward to put on your back. Having an Olympic barbell on your back can make you a hazard to others and yourself when roaming around, so for these reasons I like to use dumbbells, as they hang to your sides for some counterbalance, and I'm hard pressed to find someone who can do walking lunges for reps with the heaviest dumbbells in the gym. Keep your head and neck in a neutral position and your eyes looking forward. If balance is difficult, you can look slightly down and ahead using your peripheral vision to help see what your legs are doing. If grip can be tough with the dumbbells you're working with, you can always use wrist straps. Keep your torso perpendicular to the ground and your shoulders back to start. You'll move your torso a little bit when doing the exercise to maximize the benefits and range of motion. More on that in a little bit. You want to stride a little wider than hip width when lunging forward, as this, 1, gives you a wider base of support and balance won't be as much of an issue, and 2, this will stretch out your adductors more, which will help with the movement as some of the adductors act to extend the hip when it is flexed. You want to make sure you keep your knees in line with your third and fourth toes to maximize the leverage and strength to get in your quads. If your knees buckle in or out too much, this places very awkward leverages and strains that are not optimal and can make you injury prone. For more on that, check out my video here for the most efficient squat form or in the description below. For your foot, you want to land on your tripod foot, meaning the base of your first toe, the base of your fifth toe, and your heel are all in contact with the ground. If your foot goes flat, it causes your knee to buckle in, limiting the amount of weight you can use and causing unnecessary strain on your knee and your hip. You also want to keep your foot facing forward to make each rep consistent and provide the best mechanics for your knee and your hip. When lunging forward, as previously mentioned, go a little wider than hip width for better balance. At the end position of the lunge, keep a neutral arch in your low back and lean forward with your torso about 20 to 30 degrees. This flexes your hip, increasing the stretch in your glutes and maximizing the stimulus every rep and set. When landing and bending your knee, keep your shin perpendicular to the ground. It's not bad for your knees to go over your toes, but this stretches out the quads more and takes away from the glutes. If your foot travels too far past your knee, it slows up the hamstrings more and takes away from the glutes as well, so having a 90-degree bend in the knee provides the best stimulus and leverage for the glutes. Since you'll be doing 2 lunges every 1 rep, 1 for the left and 1 for the right, it can be pretty taxing to do a lot of reps. On the flip side, doing fewer reps and with heavier weights can make the movement cumbersome, so I like to shoot for 8 to 10 reps each leg, totaling 16 to 20 lunges for 2 sets. I believe there are better exercises to load the glutes that are far less fatiguing, but do feel that walking lunges have their time and place. From my experience, doing lunges for 3 or more sets crashes the rest of my workout. Now, my favorite variation of lunges that I've been doing the past couple years will be the Smith machine front foot elevated reverse lunge. The setup and execution are pretty similar, but now you'll have a Smith machine barbell on your upper traps and start by standing on a stable 6 to 8 inch box. I love this variation since the Smith machine keeps you stable and the elevation provides an even deeper stretch in the glutes. The only thing I would do differently would be to use a narrower stance and reverse lunging at a slight angle in, as this shifts more of the stretch and load on your glutes, especially the lateral ones, and less on the adductors. If this causes pain, just go straight back with your leg. You also want to place a towel behind where your ankle crease will land, as pointing your toes back and landing on the top part of your ankle allows the load to stay on your front foot compared to reverse lunging onto your toes, enabling your back foot to help out and taking away from the exercise. Since you have a lot of assistance from the Smith machine in regards to balance and stability, I like to do these in the 6 to 10 rep range for 3 to 4 sets. As you're using a barbell, this can allow you to lift heavier weights. If you have any questions about the walking lunge or the front foot elevated Smith machine reverse lunge, leave a comment below and I'll do my best to answer you. Click like and subscribe if you found this video helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.